tell you something, but it's totally off topic, and I don't want to start on an off topic. Hi, everybody. Welcome to 48-hour art check, round 126.
7. Why did I say 2?
127.
Why did I do this?
Because you were showing me that it's 5 plus 2.
There's another hand off to the side.
Because you were thinking of math, and it's 5 plus 2. 7. 127. Almost 130. We will hit 130 before you go on vacation.
We will.
That's nuts. And then I go on vacation. The only thing I think about right now is what I wanted to tell you.
Just say it then.
Dude, we got a box of 25 donuts for $10 today.
Where?
From Paradise. They hadn't sold enough donuts by the end of the day, so they gave us 25 donuts for $10. Anyways, if you want a donut, let me know. I can swing it by your place.
Oh, Tim loves donuts.
We still have quite a few.
I think. Loves donuts.
Okay, I'll swing them by.
Okay.
I'll drop off Maddie and Tyler tonight.
Okay, I was like, I could come by.
Oh, you should come by.
Okay.
We haven't seen each other in a long time. It's been since Wednesday.
Yeah, it's been too long.
It's been too long. For everybody that doesn't know, Emily and I used to live 5 minutes from each other, not even.
On foot.
And now
5
we live
minutes on foot.
Yeah, 5 minutes walking. And now we live a 10-minute drive.
Yeah.
So far. Anyways,
so bad.
Last art check.
I did a lot. There's one thing that I'm not showing, and it is because it has potential spoilers in it.
But it looks cool.
Thank you. I think it looks good too. I really considered cropping in and showing it, but then at that point, in my head, I was like, but it's so close to just showing the whole thing. I should just do that. And I was like, nope, you can't do this, so you don't get to decide. Basically, I was like, you can't.
No.
Yeah. But on Wednesday after art check, I made this, and I just would like to take a moment to appreciate how good Danny looks in particular. I
don't like drawing men.
I don't like drawing men, and I didn't do this with a reference, which you should use reference.
Wow.
Yeah, you should use reference if you need to use reference, but I'm trying to the reason why I haven't been doing it very much lately is because I'm trying to get the gesture and the line of action down. And when I look at an actual person in that pose, usually it's posed and not I don't know, the genuine gesture. And so it feels more, what's the word? More stiff, I guess. So I've been trying to be no, you know how a body looks. You can go look if you need it. But instead I'll be okay, well, the gesture comes from here to here. I know the shoulders are doing this and the legs are doing this. And so, and I've also realized that dudes are just rectangles with legs at the bottom. And the edge of the rectangle is where the legs should start. And so once I figure that out, I have a really good grasp of how the posture should be and stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, I did that. I was very proud of it. It made me really happy. Also, look at the hair. Hair's great.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I just made me really happy. And then I was like, well, I'm on a roll. Maybe I should draw little sis next to him and just see how that looks, because I've kind of just been guessing their heights and doing it on the fly. Turned out great. So there's that.
Did you write?
I did write. I did.
I'm just trying to make sure you get credit for everything.
I wrote 3.5 episodes, so I didn't write 4, but I got real close.
You got real close.
The point was to get real close anyways, so whatever. Also, I should be able to freaking go through these. Oh, is it because I'm zoomed in? There we go. This one was just a quick sketch on Friday. I was bored with writing. I didn't want to write anymore. So I drew this. Look at Aaron's little face. Anyways.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's just a sweet boy.
I haven't finished reading what you sent me because I've been distracted.
If
but I
you
want to.
If you like Aaron, you'll love him at the end of these because he only gets sweeter. Oh, and then I was like, you know what? I need an actual reference of Aaron's tattoo, and the more that I don't look at a reference, the more it changes a little bit, and the more I go, is this gonna look good? I don't know if this looks so good. Do you know what? I really wish I could just see it on a hand. Maybe I should go get I've considered multiple times, which is really stupid, going and getting a permanent marker and drawing in my own hand, and then I was like, wait a second. I can just do this.
I will be your tattoo.
So I figured out the tattoo, and
Nice.
I did it and I actually changed it a little bit. It was very helpful to see it on an actual hand.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that, the inside, and then what the inside looks like at an angle.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's the stuff that I did this time. And I made another. Wow, I made so much because I also wrote, and I also did the other thing that I'm not showing. And by the way, the thing that I'm not showing is fully rendered.
It's fully it's full color everything.
It's full color, and there's detail and stuff like that. So it's not a sketch. It's an actual it's a color test. So I wanted to test out some effects and blah 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 and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did. What about you?
I did a lot, but I'm not gonna show it.
Talk about it.
I am going to. I'm gonna talk about it. So I figured out a way to show what I want to show. So this is this is a picture of me and my husband that got taken. So the horizon, you can see the horizon is off, and there's this tree sprouting from his head. And it's not actually, but Yeah. Anyways, I got Affinity Photo for the iPad because you told me that it was cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
And so this is what the photo looks like now.
I didn't even realize. Is that thunder?
Probably.
Is there thunder outside?
Probably. It will hit you before it hits me. That is definitely thunder.
Right.
So this is what the photo looks like now. So it's way more vibrant. The tree is gone. So that was fun to do. The clone stamp tool by Apple Pen. That was an interesting time. And I got rid of the shadow of the tree. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is all through the Apple Pen. It took a long time. And so I got rid of the shadow of the other tree, so it looks right now. All this stuff. And then there's other stuff on top of the photo that took me a long time. And Emily saw that. But I'm just not ready to share it just
If
yet.
Anybody can relate to that, it's me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna it'll be out next week, 2 weeks from now.
Ooh.
And then I made another hopefully. And then I made another thing that is even more spoily than the other one, but that one looks cool too. Everything I've made has made Affinity Photos. So basically, think about how long it takes for you to learn a new app.
I was just about to ask about that. I'm like, how's that going?
Actually, it's pretty intuitive. I'm not gonna lie. I almost like it better.
Oh.
My issue is the same with Photoshop iPad and stuff. I don't use the iPad for seriously clipping and making not mock-ups, but what are they called? What are they called? My iron thing, the photo composite.
Yeah, composite. That's the word.
I don't spend I don't use the iPad for that. Genuinely, and this is gonna be completely. I think that if you are buying Photoshop for the iPad, if you're buying an Adobe subscription, you are wasting your money.
If you're just doing it for the iPad, yeah, don't do it because there are apps.
Spend $20.
Yeah.
I had a gift card, so it was $12. Spend the $20. get Affinity. You buy it once. And then it's free updates.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Like, because the thing that I made that was just like text and stuff, that was all in photo as well. That wasn't in Designer. Because I just don't have the money to buy both right now, and I had to choose one. And so it wound up being Affinity Photo. I'm very excited to get it for my desktop.
It's $50 for the desktop, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
Well, and
they just recently had a sale.
Oh, was it a good sale?
Yeah, it was 50% off. I just couldn't afford it.
The other good thing about it is, so there are more features, I'm pretty sure, in the desktop version, but it's like,
yes,
because it's a desktop version, like they didn't super dumb it down for the iPad like Adobe did.
Yeah, so I can show. So like this, I mean, you can't really see anything.
You've got
like,
the array of basic tools.
Yeah, like masking was way easier. Masking was extremely easy because you click on this little hand, and once you're on the hand, you won't select anything. You can just move it around, which is really freaking nice. And then if you only want to select something and move it, you click the move tool, and then and it's really nice. And then the colors are interesting the way that they do it, but like it comes preloaded with a bunch of like Pantone swatches here.
Dang.
So like here's all the yeah, it's pretty dark here.
Yeah.
So it comes with here's like one set of Pantone swatches that are all just yellows. I didn't make any of this.
That's very nice. It's got Pantone swatch. That's very nice.
Here's Pantone pastels. Like it's yeah.
I wonder. Dang. I wonder if there is a similar feature on, I don't know, maybe just CSP or something that is hidden, because I don't know CSP that well still. Because that's just handy. That's just super handy to be like, yeah, I'm doing this in Pantone, so when I print it, it's like, duh, here's the color. You can't mess this up.
I think that this, honestly, I like it better. I mean, you've seen how fast I've been able to make changes to stuff. It's very intuitive. I like how many different ways I can see the colors. Because like I was talking, so the reason that I'm not sharing it yet is this is something that Jacob and I are doing together. Jacob is very anti-social media, but I got him on board for this for specific reasons. But anyways, I was messing with the gray, and I'm slightly colorblind. If you guys didn't know that, it's like very, very slight. It's only like hues of things. I can't quite pick up on like hues of red and stuff.
Right.
The main color that we're using is this blue. We're using like a light blue and then a dark blue, and I haven't chosen the other colors yet. But we're using an off-white because if nobody knows this, don't use straight black, don't use straight white. Use a really, really dark gray or a really, really light gray. So we're using a really, really light gray, and he kept on telling me it's pink, like there's a slight pink to it. And the nice thing is that you can see the color in more ways than you can see it on what is it called? What's the drawing app that we use? Procreate. You can see it in different ways. You just click arrows and you just go through every way that you can adjust it.
Oh.
And so I could see, oh, okay, it's 3% magenta, 3% cyan, 3% yellow.
Nice.
Like I went through, I was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. There is 3% magenta in there. There's also 3% blue and 3% yellow. So it could have a slight pink tint to you, but it's not pink, you know? So anyway, so that was really, really nice. And then, yeah, I have this whole other graphic that I designed. Is it graphic if I make it in Photoshop?
Yeah, of course it is.
Graphic.
Yeah.
And then, I don't want to show this, but Emily told me I should. So.
Yeah, I think you should.
Here's a really fast font drawing that I
made. Tell us more.
So, if you've been watching the show for a while, you know that Emily and Kiley all became close because of a D&D campaign that we all played together. Well, that's kind of like what made us super close, was the D&D campaign. And when COVID hit, we couldn't do it anymore because Emily and Tim had to be the most safe COVID-wide because of Tim's job.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't do like anything. And then, one second. Sorry. Jacob's back there talking to the dogs and like opening doors and stuff. Anyways, so I just started a new D&D campaign with my friends, and so I drew myself. I am a fire ganassi, if anybody knows what that means.
Yeah, it's a genie.
I'm like a firebender with red skin.
They're genie, like, spawn. What's the word?
Yes.
Their parents are genies.
Yes, kind of. Yeah. Anyways, it's really interesting.
That's the word.
Yeah, they're descendants. And so it's pretty fun. Fire elemental, but like it's just can light stuff on fire. The end of the last campaign, I lit a house on fire, and it was pretty fun because we escaped it.
Nice.
Yeah. So the fun thing is I have a backstory with my friend's character where he runs the mob, and then I'm the right-hand man. So anyways, it's pretty fun. But I drew that guy, and if you can pause the YouTube video fast enough, you can see it.
It'll be blown out because the camera hasn't adjusted yet.
Yes, I have zero confidence in it, and I do intend to revisit it and draw more. This other project is just taking precedence.
Do you know what would help you draw them?
Emily, we're doing them on Saturday.
Some gesture drawing.
I know, Emily. I know. It's actually not like, for having never actually like successfully drawn a person before.
You were like, heck yeah.
I'm impressed with it.
Yeah. I thought
I'm just not I'm impressed with it personally. But with what you just showed.
This is different though. I'm been aggressively trying to get better at this.
I'm gonna stay on my little. It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
And I finally found the freaking style that I've been going for, because I looked up drawings of my character's race, and I'm blurry. I looked up drawings of my character's race, and I happened to come across somebody who draws fire ganassis in the style that I like. So
nice.
Yeah. Anyways, challenges.
Oh. I don't know.
None. You're allowed to say none. I have been able to do that before.
Well, I'm trying to also remember. I there was a certain point I was real close to like getting 4 episodes done. I've been hitting like miniature walls and been like, I guess I'll come back to this later. And so that's what happened with that like that last episode I was writing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm in this like realm of like, I hope this is good. Don't know what I'm doing. There's like other times where I'm like, know for a fact that it's like, yeah, this is going to be a really intense part, or this is going to be a really heartwarming part. And there's other points where I'm like, yeah,
this will be a thing.
This is happening, I think. Like, so there's that. Yeah. I don't know. Not bad. I kind of crank stuff out like a lot. So yeah.
For me, if you watched our day job one, you know that my job just started today. And so that was a long day, and it's going to be 9 more of those days.
How much training do you have?
5 days, like 5 days. 10 days, 80 hours. We have 80 hours of training.
Okay. Actually, that's not like terrible.
Can I do math?
I guess, yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, that makes sense. You work 5 days a week.
5 is 40.
40 work week. 40 whatever.
2 weeks. Yeah. 80 hours of training. And we get paid for all of it.
Yeah, of course you do. That'd be horrible if you did.
I'm not like upset, and I'm doing it like with some of my best friends too, so it's like really not that bad. But today was just rough because it was like 29 people, and it was just rough. But it was fun, and I really like my trainer, and the job's gonna be good. Other than that, learning a new program is always going to be a challenge. That'll probably be a challenge for the next little while. Just because on the iPad, moving stuff is way harder because you can't just hold shift and drag it.
Yeah.
And so you're just using your pen. Luckily, I looked up alignment tools because I thought that they didn't have that. And I was like, that's really stupid.
Yeah.
And so I finally found that. I found Align and Distribute. And then
that's nice that they have that in the Photoshop version.
Yep, Align and Distribute. They have it feels like Designer, but just pictures and way nicer and way easier and better. I haven't used Affinity Designer yet. I'm very excited. I have been told that there is no shape builder tool.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which sucks.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Group it all.
But I
you just rely on groups.
Subtractive stuff a lot.
I have no clue. But honestly, for what I'm doing, it's not going to be that bad. It'll suck, but there's going to be ways around it, and so that's what I'm trying to tell myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I like using Affinity. I wasn't expecting it to be better than Adobe. And I think simply based off of price, it is.
Yeah.
For what I'm getting, even the $50 one, even the one for $50, I still think that's gonna be better than Adobe.
Yeah.
And Adobe's trying to beat it by like, oh, we have Sensei now, and I don't think Affinity has anything like Sensei. But do people really use Sensei right now? Because
they announced Sensei when I went to Adobe Max, which was 2017, and it blew everybody's minds, right? Never used it. Don't even know if it's don't even know how to use it if it is there. And also I don't want a computer to this was this is what Corey kept saying. It was a bunch of people clapping at their jobs being automated. And so
it's not
it's just like a robot trying to be creative, and I get that, but you are
right now they're just pitching Sensei
for a reason.
Right now they're just pitching Sensei as like a better quick select. Oh, that's what they pitched it as. Yeah, that's Sensei, what it was focused. That's what the focus was at last Adobe Max.
Yeah, when I went, it was like Sensei can do predictive stuff for you. So it'd be like, oh, you're trying to edit a photo? Let me just do all of it for you. And it would come out with a similar thing, and it would be good at guessing what kind of style you wanted to do, stuff like that. Which I don't think it publicly is there yet, but experimentally, I think it's been there for a while. So I don't know.
And I would like to just say this. I'm not anti-Adobe. I think that Adobe is great for what it is. I am anti a monopoly, which is what Adobe tries to be. And Affinity is. I'm glad that they're not charging more, but they could. Simply because it's a one-time purchase.
There's actually a huge gap for not only are they charging less, but they're charging significantly less because Adobe, if you wanted to get Illustrator, you were paying, or if you wanted the basics, that's thousands of dollars, as opposed to a couple $100. You know what I mean? So
I honestly think that the school should just team up with Affinity, stop paying monthly subscriptions on Adobe, and just get all of the students Affinity.
And then everybody's would transition
problems
really
are solved.
Well. Yeah.
Yep. Install it on all the Macs, because the thing is too, an Affinity profile is free, and you can be logged in on as many apps as you want.
Oh my gosh! See, you're really selling me here, because I don't use Adobe really at all at the moment. But I'm still paying it.
I told people on Instagram that I was switching to Affinity. Every person that has switched from Adobe to Affinity has said that the only thing Affinity Designer is lacking is the shape builder tool. That's it. Otherwise, it's the same. It's the same program, cheaper, if not better. If Affinity could come out with the shape builder tool, which I wonder if they can't because of Adobe stuff blocking them, but
Maybe.
Adobe probably would, if they could.
No, I mean, like, they didn't patent it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why Affinity doesn't have it yet. But if Affinity can come out with a shape builder tool, Adobe is simply, it's not completely gone, but I have talked to companies when I was looking for a graphic design internship, and I said, "Oh, what programs do you use?" Because I'm fluent. I know
I'm fluent.
Adobe.
Yeah.
I'm fluent in Adobe. And they said, "No, we need Affinity. We're looking for graphic designers that can use Affinity." And I was like,
you're making
I don't know Affinity.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I could just not have Adobe for 2 months and then be able to buy the desktop designer.
Yep. And it's free upgrades, and you never have to pay more.
You're making me want to bite the bullet here.
I will. How about this? I'm watching for the next sale. I will let you know.
I don't even care about the sale because all I have to do is not have Adobe for 2 months, which I don't use it. I haven't even opened it on this desktop.
Nope.
So
delete it.
Yeah, like, that's the thing is
Switch
I could
to
just
Affinity.
switch after 2 months of not having anything because I have CSP anyways. Like, I have the tools that I need for the comics, and I have Procreate. So you're really
the only and the thing is too, the only stuff that I'm going to design is stuff for PR and logos. I still like logo designs for companies, so I would
the
be
shape
very
builder
happy.
tool's gonna suck without for logos. Yeah. Oh,
but you're not making logos.
No,
the thing is,
I
if
feel
I
for
need
you.
the shape builder, oh no, yeah, it's gonna suck. But
like, that's
I
what
would
I'd use.
still no, yeah, I would. It will suck, but I'm not losing money.
Yeah.
I'm not. I make one logo commission, even one photography commission. Because like I do photography for my friends for free, but like it's 100 to 150 for me to do portraits and stuff. One photography commission, I can pay off their 3 and never have to pay for it again. Yeah, I texted Jacob. I was like, I need a photo editing app, and I am not using the Apple one. So
yeah.
And anyways, everybody.
Wow.
This could be a whole art check topic.
It could be.
This will probably be Wednesday's
topic. Do a little
topic.
bit of homework and get into it, and then be like,
yeah, I think this will be Wednesday's topic probably if everybody come back to learn more about Affinity, because I'll keep on using it because I have to.
Yeah.
Right now, what I'm trying to learn and figure out, I don't think that they have it, but if they do, it would be fantastic. Making a preset filter and applying it. If they have that,
like batch processing.
Yep.
Because
not even just going in and just like, here's my filter, export it. Like if I can just like have a filter that I can just come on. If I can just have a filter that I can just apply, I don't care if it's batch or anything. I'll click into it, click the one button, and click out.
I think Photoshop can do that.
Lightroom can.
No, like in a really roundabout way, because you can record your actions in Photoshop and then do batches with your actions. I know that for web optimization. But yeah, the one thing I do love Lightroom.
This beats it.
It does. Can you batch photos?
Not, besides batch, I don't know about batch because I've only used it on the iPad. That's the only thing that I know that Lightroom is good for. I don't know. You'd have to do research.
Yeah, because I love Lightroom.
$50 in 2 months, worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Because like with Lightroom,
spend a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, I like love that I can just copy and paste filters.
Yeah.
So that every photo looks the same.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if you can do it. But That might only be a desktop thing too. I don't know. I haven't gotten the desktop version yet.
Huh.
But you're the one that told me it was so cheap on the iPad, and I was like, I never even thought of
Yeah.
that. Like, I forget that I have the iPad unless I'm trying to draw something, which is
Yeah.
stupid because you gave it was a really nice iPad that I brought from you. Like, but yeah, anyways, that's always a
Okay.
challenge. But like I said, I'll take that challenge for
Yeah. it's not
$12
bad.
bucks.
Yeah.
Next art check.
Oh, tomorrow's Tuesday. Well, I want to write. And that thing that I did but didn't show, I would like to tweak that further. I'm on a Discord group now where like you can like get feedback. And so somebody like sent me a person where they're like, "Oh, you would like this person's artwork. You should check out their process." I'm gonna check that out. And yeah, I'm all right. I'm gonna write for sure.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm gonna work on more social media backlogging stuff, and I'm gonna figure out
Nice.
Affinity Photo more. I'm not gonna get designer yet, but I would like to try and come up with a logo. So maybe Procreate stuff, just kind of stuff like that. I'm doing my best to not copy other brands that have done the same thing that I am doing, because they are inspiring me to do it. I'm not trying to copy them, so I'm trying to be very, very particular about the way I'm going about everything.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
I'll see. I honestly, the thing that I showed you today might be freaking changed. Who knows? I don't think it will be. I'm pretty happy where you helped me get.
Oh, cool.
But yeah. Anyways, speaking of which, the topic today is social media.
Yeah.
I have rebranded so many times.
Yeah, you really have.
This is my fourth.
It's because you like change things up a lot.
I do. I think that's what social media is for. I think social media is to find your, like, what you want to talk about. And I am a big fan of like the black and white when I'm talking about mental health stuff. So what's happening? Oh, crap. How am I going to describe this? I'm not a visual comm person anymore, so I'm not using social media as a portfolio. Having the day visuals thing, that's leaving. It's not going to be a thing anymore. I am not graphic design anymore. I'm me.
Yeah.
If I could, like, the dream job thing is to be a public speaker, to influence people. I'm very well spoken. Like on art check, I don't think as much just because it feels more like a conversation. But like if I think about what I'm saying, I mean, you saw my speech, right? But like if I think about what I'm saying and stuff, like that's kind of what I like. And every Instagram caption that I post, I try really hard to come up with a good caption, all that stuff. And my husband and I have a lot of big goals. And so one thing that I've seen other people do is use the social media to hold them accountable and to celebrate and to show like this is possible.
Yeah.
And the different thing that we're doing that other people don't is that we're doing everything that other people are doing it, but we're still doing it in college. Which is different. While both of us are in college, that's just, what the heck?
Wow.
I was flickering again.
Oh.
That's my camera. Yeah, do you see that?
Yeah. So from your, it's because the way that works is the light frequency is from like whatever the light source is, it's like slower. I believe it's slower than the like
Camera?
the frame rate
of
what
it
it's capturing at.
Nope, now it didn't.
No. Does yours have a light?
No.
Where's your lamp?
I had it on and it made it worse.
It did?
I'm just like,
No.
super blown out.
You are super blown out, but no.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's got to
be
be like your screen that's doing that.
interesting. Anyways, so I also have done the Comeback Kid brand, which people really like that one. I've actually kept when I stopped doing the Comeback Kid, I actually still retained a lot of followers. I think I gained like 50 followers from that. And so I'm still doing the Comeback Kid stuff, but it's like everything that I've wanted to do is going to be one thing, and I have finally figured out how.
Nice.
And so with that, it's an interesting shift. So, like my Instagram bio is just like page under rebrand. Like there's at some point my goal is to one day flip it all, and then boom, it's like a new brand, and that's what it is. And you have consistent posting, and you have consistent stuff, and I'm not just going to post about something and leave it. I'm not going to stop posting about mental health. I'm not going to stop posting about the other stuff that I'm posting about. Every day is going to be something along those lines. And so it'll be interesting. And if I like take nice pictures, because like I like photography, right? If I take a nice picture and it's not of me and my husband, I can still apply a graphic to it or something. Anyways, so it's just, yeah. There's not really like much to this topic. I was just like, Emily, this is what's on my mind.
Yeah.
Because rebranding, not my favorite thing.
No,
Not at all.
keep having to do it though.
This should be the last time though. And the reason that I rebranded, so I was diuguidvisualcomms, and I still really like that logo. Like I'm very partial to that logo. I don't like my new logo at all. I liked it at first, now I don't.
Yeah, I thought you liked it.
I did. And then I thought more about it, and I was like, eh. Like, I just feel like my other logo was better. So anyways, I was diuguidvisualcomms, and then I switched, and I became Dave Visuals, because it was Davis Visuals.
Yeah.
And that was recent. That was April, so 4 months ago-ish. And has it been 4 months?
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
This year is like
weird.
Sneaking by.
Yeah. It feels like it takes
realizing.
forever day by day, and then you look back on it, it's like 4 months have gone by.
Like it's August.
Yeah. It's nuts. But anyways, and so now it's gonna switch to this other thing that I told you, but I don't think I said it on air.
No,
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not talking about it publicly.
I'm not. Well, the thing is that like our YouTube videos have been getting more views. Like the day job one got 18 views, which isn't a lot, but that's a lot for what we typically get.
But like our previous ones got like 8.
Yeah, or like 3. and so my thing is like, I don't know. It's like with your comic, when you came on and you said it and it was real.
Right.
And I'm just not quite there yet, because I've had this goal to start doing this, and then we slowly made stuff to where, oh yeah, we are focusing on this. We are doing this. This is a thing. And then, I think it'll be fun. My husband doesn't like social media at all. Jacob hates social media. He thinks it's stupid, but he's doing it for me. So he's doing it because he sees that there could be positives to this. And he knows that I like PR and I like social media. So he's not going to touch the page very much, but if I ask him to write about something, he will write it.
Nice.
So, yeah. Or if I tell him I'm taking a picture of him or something, he will oblige and let me take a picture of him and dress up and do whatever. So long as he doesn't have to physically have the Instagram app on his phone, he's okay.
That's kind of like if I were to do this with Tim, I feel like he would actually be more stubborn. He'd be like, no, I don't want to do it, and I don't know why you want to do it. we're done here. Like he would not like it at all.
I'm live streaming right now. What do you need? No, go away. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Just like, you're
There's my-
embarrassing me. Leave me alone.
What his YouTube? No, he has a YouTube debut where he scared me.
Yeah.
That's my husband. He's great. He heard his name and came out and said, "Love you," and showed himself to the world because he. See what I mean? He doesn't like social media, but if I'm doing it, he's.
He'll be like,
yeah.
hello.
What's up? What can I do?
My name?
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah, it's fun, but it sucks because I don't want to talk about it yet because I just. It's a lot of pressure to launch something.
Yeah.
When I'm not ready.
Point when you know that you're not gonna go back, and then it feels okay to do it, but not even then, not immediately after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't tell you about it until I was pretty sure it was happening, and I had already started putting in work.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I think buying Affinity Photo was like, yeah, I'm doing this. And then what happened was I was like, okay, this isn't on brand. This isn't anything that I've done before. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to manage another Instagram page. I freaking hated that. I managed to, and it sucked because a post on one would do great, but then I had to plan a week's worth of content for 2 pages, and like it was not consistent. There was nothing happening. I wasn't doing free like time projects anymore, so that wasn't a thing. You know, the YouTube is more for like my art and creative stuff now.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, on my story and stuff, I'll still be like, hey, we're going live.
Yeah.
To talk about art, but like other than that, Instagram hasn't been used for my artwork in a long time. And the only reason that I stopped doing the comeback kid is because you and Kiley know, like last summer was really bad for my mental health. I just simply couldn't continue the comeback kid. And then that was still my brand, but I focused more on like, I still talk about stuff, but it definitely isn't as much as it used to be. So, yeah. But I also can't say the comeback kid because that initials are KLD and that's not my initials anymore.
You're just KD?
I am KDD.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is also why, like, on here, like, there is no last name anymore. Emily is Gaminelli. I'm, like, not doing the last name thing anymore. I am just me, and I'm just streaming with my friend. And, yeah. I'm taking pressure off of the art stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking pressure off of, like, this brand. Like, this all has to fit in this one box. But what I'm doing with Jacob is everything that I've wanted to do.
Right.
Minus the specific art. But like you've seen what I made for this brand, so I'm still doing art and showing it. It's just not like, here's look at my art.
Right.
So
yeah, the one thing that like I guess I'm grateful for is that I just realized early on, I was like, I am my brand. If I want to do something, then it is on brand. You know what I mean? And so, like if I ever wanted to do something, like if I ever created a second brand, it would be for the actual true, like purpose of a pseudonym. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I would do it because I didn't want people to know that it was me making it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if there was anything that I ever made that was not as Gaminelli, it would be because I don't exactly know why.
Yeah.
Because that's me. I'm Guminelli. I do what I want, and you don't like it
Yeah.
too bad. Like,
Yeah,
so
and I didn't understand the premise of like I can do all of it
yeah.
because I just felt like my design life and my personal life and the mental health stuff that I like to talk about, they felt like three very separate things, and they felt
Mhm.
like they had to be separate because
But they're you, and you're not
yeah,
separate.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why my YouTube is like design. Here's
Mhm.
this. I don't know how I'm gonna handle the YouTube if the main thing that I'm making is content.
Mhm.
I don't know how I'm gonna handle the art, like showing stuff on the art check versus showing it on the social media. Honestly, it might
Mhm.
just wind up where like all of the pictures are a grid and you're not gonna see a caption or anything. You're not gonna know what it is.
Mm.
That'll probably be what it winds up, or just like this really quick flash thing I did.
Yeah. A
Um,
grid sounds smart. Of like,
yeah.
boom, here's the body of work.
So, yeah, that's just kind of it. It's interesting. It's definitely new, but it's like really
Yeah.
refreshing and nice.
Hi, Bruno.
It's also
Can
nice
you hear
because
him?
yes. It's also nice because I have somebody that I'm doing it with.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I feel like when I post about Jacob, it's like, oh, that's not what I came for. You know, like
Mhm.
I came for you to talk about social media and like all of the struggles that you've had and stuff. Which yeah, like I feel like I've had my fair share of struggles
Right.
in life. But
Yeah,
like,
baby.
and that is why some people started following me, and I know that. But then like the people who I know started following me because of it, they've all unfollowed at this point if they
Oh.
haven't wanted to see my life.
Yeah.
And so at this point, now it's just like, all right, I can switch, and
Yeah.
it's fine. It's literally no pressure. I can just flip over and be done. So yeah,
It's great.
it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know.
you know what it is too,
Yeah.
and I feel weird. Like, is this how you feel about me when I'm talking about when you're talking? This is yeah. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking? I'm trying to explain it. My
Where
brain
like
just died mid sentence.
it's um
Like you know exactly what I'm talking about, but you don't want to say stuff
yeah.
about it because you don't want to say things.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I feel about your
It
comic.
is very weird being like from my comic being like I have stuff but I can't tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird being like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I am pretty good with the secret thing, and so I'm just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would get harder and harder for you because I keep telling you crap. So
Oh, for your comic?
yeah, it's
Oh, I'm
harder
doing fine.
because well, I would imagine because it like
Yeah.
there's like, oh, can I say this or can I say this? I don't know what's all right to say. Versus yours, I just have a brief concept of it, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, there's like, I'm trying to count. Maddie, Tyler, Seth, you. There's 4 people besides me and Jacob that know actually the true motive for everything that we're doing right now. There's 4
Wow.
people except me and Jacob. There's 6
Mhm.
including us, obviously. That know like the reasons behind everything that we're doing right now.
Mhm.
And so it's just weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, long story short, when we do my outro, when we do like my part of the outro and we tell you where to go, it's not going to be correct anymore.
Yeah.
So you should click on the link tree.
Yeah. Yeah. The link trees are a more effective way of doing that.
Extremely.
For sure.
And then yeah, I don't know when it'll change. My goal is like next Monday. My goal was today and then I chickened out. So next Monday? Question mark.
Yeah, that's okay. You're allowed to take your time.
Yeah, it'll be at some point before we go to Disney.
Yeah. Oh.
So this month.
Oh. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I want to like post about going to Disney and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
And like what it means in the grand scheme of everything that we're doing. So,
right.
Yeah. Anyways, that was literally. I don't know why he just sat there and let me talk for like 20 minutes.
That's what you do for me.
Yeah, it feels weird though. If you want to find my stuff right this instant, tonight, through maybe the rest of this month, but not very much longer, go to @thecomeback_KLD. This will probably still be the one on Twitter because I'm not a Twitter user, guys. I hate
You're not
Twitter.
on it very much, to be
I
honest.
hate Twitter.
You
look
hate
at Marvel
Twitter?
stuff on Twitter. I don't understand the purpose of it, and it just seems like a lot of effort, and I feel like I have to post like 10 times a day for anybody to see anything. If you want to find Emily's stuff, go to @Gumanelli. We don't even post on Twitter about our check anymore, so I don't feel bad.
No. Yeah, I peruse Twitter. I don't like post on Twitter. I don't tweet that much.
Yeah, no. I look at Marvel stuff. If you want to find Emily's stuff, go to @Gumanelli. Kiley will be coming back at some point.
Yeah.
She also recently did a rebrand, and she is now at Petals.Inc. And then tonight's Monday. Hypothetically, I'm not going to say that they're having an episode because I haven't looked, but typically they do, and they are very good about not missing.
Yeah.
irisagency.com. They talk about comics, and then they just sit there and do art and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
So, very cool. Go to irisagency.com. Other than that, we will see you on Monday, where we compare what we know about Affinity to Adobe.
Ooh.